The engines are on. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit. We have liftoff.
This was Christmas Eve, 1968, and humans look back at themselves for the first time. This time, we didn't watch the sunrise, but the Earth rise. This miraculous beauty, the Earth's uniqueness, it just happens to be the only planet known to nurture life. "4 billion years ago, the first single-celled organism was born in the warm waters. From this tiny life form, there was silence, an evolution of seeming eternity. Mankind finally, in the last 2 million years, has gradually taken center stage. On this planet, all creatures instinctively know to select their most suitable dwellings. Humans are the same. The most ideal dwelling must be built with their own hands, the same as with other creatures. They began acquiring natural materials to change nature, using sand, wood, shells, and stones to build structures in the shapes and styles they wanted. Mankind was looking for something as strong as stone, permanent, which could also be built quickly, but easier to shape. An artificial stone, capable of being used in building an ideal living environment. This artificial stone was cement. 2,700 years ago, the Romans took volcanic ash with lime and mixed it with crushed stones and built ports and piers. Dikes and seawalls made with this special concrete are still standing in the sea today after 2 millennia, despite being pounded by the ocean waves. In 1824, Joseph Aspen used limestone and clay to manufacture Portland cement, and from there, cement could be mass-produced in a stable, inexpensive, and widespread manner. This was a watershed point in history. Mother Nature created the countryside, and man built the cities. From a boundless place in time and space, man seems to have taken hold of the future. A future of comfort, safety, beauty, and full of possibilities. In 1962, Taiwan Cement became the first publicly traded company in Taiwan. In 1973, C.F. Gu officially became the chairman of the board. The entire way, Chairman Gu, like a pioneer standing at the forefront, shouldered the responsibilities of Taiwan Cement, from PBEC, PECC, and APAC to the cross-strait Gu-Wang talks. He tracked through difficult international waters and led Taiwan through adversity, step by step, moving to a land of prosperity.
那个英式管理精神是高度，是老鹰它的高度。
In 2003, Leslie Gu became Taiwan Cement's chairman of the board. With the sharp grip of his eagle management style, he took hold of Taiwan Cement and flew toward a new era. All along, Taiwan Cement has been searching in the soil, rocks, air, and water for the meaning of life and the complex relationship between man, habitats, and the environment.
可是人生其实是没有答案，唯一的答案是我们不停地在追求答案。可是这个词人生是最有意思的，就是因为你没有答案，一路活下去才有意思啊。
The evolution of Taiwan Cement is now moving on to a new stage of history, a stage focused on an environmental engineering company, handling the complex relationship between civilization and nature. The Earth's natural resources are not infinite, but are a form of natural recycling, taking waste and creating precious energy. Zero waste, zero pollution, and zero emissions. This is the philosophy of Taiwan Cement. The 1300 degrees of the Taiwan Cement kilns is the power behind energy transformation. The cycle begins anew, igniting the light of a circular economy. Taiwan relies on imports for 98% of its energy needs, which continues to challenge our ability to confront energy demands. Taiwan Cement always works in tandem with every aspect of human life, and by constantly refining the complex relationship between humans and the environment, Taiwan Cement is advancing a circular economy and raising environmental awareness, sustainable new thinking, utilizing a proactive attitude to solve problems on the one hand, and on the other, find a new way forward. Taiwan Cement has discovered and achieved the balance between development and sustainability. Zero emissions through carbon capture. This is the last mile for Taiwan Cement.
把我们的排放放到最低标准，我认为这是我们的责任，而且最重要一点，我觉得这会让台泥可以继续生存下去。
The Taiwan Cement Group has an important Silk Road, which is now being explored.
企业要放大，我一定要到不同地方看到世界的脉动。我不觉得单一国家的一个公司长久有生存力，因为你没有办法面对到世界的改变。丝路其实就是一个文化、科技、宗教的沟通的管道。我觉得一方面给我刺激，二方面让我掌握更多的脉动。
Who are we? Where do we come from? Where do we want to go? What is of most value? In Greek, there is a word, eudaimonia, humans' ultimate happiness and welfare. Morning dew, trees swaying, the sun flowing through your fingers, children laughing, family who are worth a lifetime of love, something to completely forget ourselves, something worthy to pursue, even if we will need an entire lifetime.
台泥再努力，人类跟自然环境的复杂关系只会越来越复杂，也不见得完全可以解决。我们当然会尽量去想这个事情。你永远做任何事情的时候，把人放为第一。其实不用水泥业，你可以把它换成任何一个字，我答案都是一个答案：生命。
High up in the north, in the land called Suithios, there stands a rock. It is 100 miles high and 100 miles wide. Once every 1,000 years, A little bird comes to this rock to sharpen its beak. When the rock has thus been worn away, then a single day of eternity will have gone